Heart point, heart bar.
You would just figure that one out. I just have a heart bar interest in a what?
Yeah, can you send me that?
Maybe.
Please. Not
I
for
say
this
maybe
date, but
because
for
I have to
future
find
dates,
it
because I
now.
will plug in the last date and then this one as well. That being said, yes, he does share that being of one of the higher up houses, one of the noble houses, that there is power and ambition, but he enjoys...
Oh yes, being a noble has its privileges, you know. We get to eat all of this fine stuff. Our servants are the best in the land, and...
Go ahead!
I don't know what you want to talk about. I'm sorry. I just being a pain in the butt.
You do it better than I do!
I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. I interrupted. I'm being rude again.
No, you did. I'm bad at flirting.
Continue.
I'm bad at flirting! But yes, he mentions that being on dates with her brings out the simplicity of life and makes him grateful for the stuff that he does have as a noble. That amongst all the politics and all the bullshit, that's my wording, not his, that being able to go out on a date, eating an extravagant one like this with such a beautiful adventurer such as you, brings about the simplicity of life. And as well, he will mention that why don't you interpret something?
Pause for a second, Rose. Oh, it's so refreshing to be able to go out as people. Normally in my life, everything is so hectic. All the business propositions, all of the everything. Oh, so much paperwork, I tell you. But this moment, this simple moment, these are the ones I cherish the most. And it is wonderful that I could spend this moment with you. And he looks longingly into your eye as he reaches out to touch your shoulder.
Bravo, Neil. You couldn't have said that better, bro.
Bruce Thespian.
To reply so I can get back to the pictures, but
have you ever had much interest in this? He points at one of the books that you two purchased at the auction. In these particular subjects, perhaps this one. What are the books, Rose?
The one that
we haven't picked them up yet.
No, like what was the topic?
He picked it up when he went away, but it was the one about the large scale warfare with tactical use of magic, written by the legendary Elven General.
Would your character be interested in talking about that, CZ?
She showed interest earlier.
That doesn't mean she's interested in talking about that right now. He's the kind of person, I assume, that would interpret the conversation to be like hint at something for the book. Hey, so you're interested in modern warfare and magic, things like that. Trying to figure out if you're interested in talking about that subject, and if you were, he'd try to work it into the conversation in a simple, majestic way that keeps both of you entertained in the conversation, because he wants you to be entertained, not bored. Right? And then he'd move in a little bit closer with the book. And let you make the next move.
It was easy.
Yeah.
Your gentleman friend talked to you about one of the topics about the books, which he happened to have pulled out. He had gone and picked them up, came back. They're there, and he's talking to you about them, and he's asked you if you were interested in anything, and if you showed any interest, he moved a little bit closer when you talked about the stuff that interested him.
I'm sorry, I didn't know we switched I didn't know he switched. That's why I was like, oh, I was waiting for Rose. My bad.
No, I'm letting Neil do this because he's better at this, because he's good at floating as a guy. I am not.
Fair enough. Okay.
He showed interest and was showing you the treaties that you had shown interest in earlier.
I would say I have an interest in history and magic. I try to dabble in it myself a little bit. Hello?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. Neil?
He muted his mic, so I'm guessing a little one came by. He lives with a roommate that has two like under 10-year-old kids.
Oh no. I think he mentioned that. Yeah, no, I get that. I was just
So yes.
yeah.
He will playfully ask you to where did that go? Interpret one of the texts that he had won for you while handing over this ancient treaties text.
Right, what do I roll for that?
Good question. I need to see a character sheet. Give me 1 second. I'm a visual person, so seeing the stuff in my face is like, oh yeah, this.
Yep.
History. Let's go history.
All right. History check coming right up. Yes! What?
That sounds like that was a good check. That's a
Yeah.
nat 20. Fuck yeah! Whoop whoop.
What I said that was pretty good. Dang. All right, now tell me what I need to say to him with a nat 20.
To get a shit ton of information. I'm gonna just copy paste it because fuck it. Copy paste. This is the treaties that you get. The Art of Arcane War. Brittany, if you would like a birthday song, DM me and we can discuss prices.
$1 million.
$1 million in small unmarked bills. Yes. So the treaties is the Art of the Arcane War. Author?
Come here!
The writer is High General Valith Sylvanus.
Man, was he high.
A renowned elven strategist from the Age of Strife. Also known as the Battle of the Promise. Promise? Yes, Promise.
I'm pretty sure there's also Dark
Call
Souls
them out in
reference.
fucking history.
I'm very
It
positive
was...
it's Dark Souls.
I'm gonna have to correct some of that, but...
Have you seen Soul Frame yet?
A little bit. Haven't played it yet.
I got a beta key for it. Kinda neat. A little confusing.
It looks super fun. I was watching him play it the other day.
I should
I
streamed
think
it
I
for
also
Rose,
have a-
and she was like, "Oh."
I think I also have a beta key because I was also playing. I don't know. I think I have a beta key. I just never really touched it. No,
Have you signed up for it?
If you have
you should
one
have
and
got
you don't
one
want
key,
to
and then
touch
you
it,
would have
I'll
been able to
use
help
it.
for it.
I have to
They
go
would
double.
have. They might have given me 4 of them.
I have to go double check. But no, Age of Strife was a Warhammer reference. That's what it was. Anyways, back on.
Oh, but
You are
yeah,
doing
the Age of
amazing,
Trek,
Rose. Continue.
also known as the Battle of the Promise. The thing was written over 200 years ago, between about 200 to 300. That time of the era is a little wishy-washy because at one point the world was called Sith Torquez, and yes, your characters all know this. It's iffy history, but it's history. Sith
It's common
Torquez
knowledge history.
Yes, was called Sith Torquez at one point, and then the battle happened, and shit went sideways. Really sideways.
Let's go to Sith Torquez, not Constantinople. Go to Sith Torquez, not Constantinople. Not in a long time gone.
And then the world renamed itself Oroctan. Don't ask me why yet, because I haven't come up with that yet.
Because the DM said so.
Because the DM
was like,
yep.
I said it. And everyone on the planet said, who the fuck are you? But okay.
Yes, and it was during a war between the Elven empires and the Draconic dynasties. There was a big whole thing with the Fallen Wolves and Zasper Quex Mecha that I've read out to you guys a couple times. But this goes back into High General Valus Sylvanus's Silveris's. I will get that name eventually. It's an easier name than my normal ones.
You know, funny enough, Fallen Wolves is also a Warhammer reference.
It was 200 years ago
I'll fix it then.
when the last airbender went missing, and Zex Fiddle Pit Nip Nop Diddle Boo Boo got cursed to become purple. Is that right?
It's a definitive guide on integrating magic into large-scale warfare, influencing Elven battle doctrine for a very long time. It goes into battlefield geomancy, arcane phalanxes, anti-magic countermeasures, and elemental synergy.
So this is a moderate to advanced tome, not a basic one.
Yes, it's a fairly advanced one because it's basically Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Well, this would be the advanced version of Sun Tzu's Art of War. This is like Volume 2, the sequel.
Yes, I'm going to correct this ever so slightly. Because I need to fix something with it. But yes, that is more or less what you get. It is a advanced art of war with magic. ZZ!
Yes.
Okay, making sure you're still there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, I was listening and taking it all in, and then I think I just kind of zoned out.
Enjoyed
I
the
don't know why.
listening part.
Little hard, yeah. All right, so I was just explaining all that to him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so Rose, if you're going to do something like we do for the dating scenes in our game, now would be the point where you do your 5-point check. What kind of date is this? ZZ? Is it you are trying to get some at the end of it, or is this you just want to get to know him better?
Always. To my knowledge,
The first option, I'm
always
assuming.
get something.
So perhaps 2 persuasion, 2 insight, and athletics. Does that sound good, Rose, for you since you're the DM?
Yes.
Well, then you tell that. Then you tell that to the other person. I'm not running your game. People get confused if I do that.
I was rolling something. So ZZ, 2 persuasion, 2 insight, and a athletics, please. Athletics is be for later.
Many rolls. Many rolls.
Thank you, Dylan.
Oh yeah. Why did I? Okay, hang on. Let me recopy that, and I gotta.
No, you did it good. You just gotta pick one. There you
Yeah,
go.
I got it.
Oh, you got about the same as he did. That is a fail?
I'm not looking at the rolls, Rose.
2 successes only.
That is a success with limitations, as in like possibly a failure.
So the
If you're,
day overall
it depends on your
goes-
depends on your interpretation. Things did not go well, and unless both people characters are interested in pushing it, they probably didn't progress to there. We enjoyed ourselves afterwards, but that's not hard to fix with just putting a little bit more effort into it, right? If you see the dates going badly, you can be like, wait, let's try this again. And then you like grab them and kiss them or something.
So yeah, it goes moderately, and I will give you the next set of food. You're gonna get your appetizer and main course shortly thereafter.
Oot.
That is not the right channel. I do not need to put that in the Black Rose Theater.
Yeah, that's not even the right server. What are you doing? Oh my god. Now it gets annoyed with us for going off and doing side projects. I see how it is. Looking at the posts that I put up.
I clicked the wrong one. Alright, this is your appetizer.
Oh, that soup looks good. I want some.
Right?
Oh, it looks like butternut squash soup to me. And I love butternut squash soup.
Yeah. Oh, those look
And
really
then
good.
these 4 that came as one picture, but these 4 is the main course that you got to pick one of.
A person with a trolley who strolls up to you with the main course and offers you a selection of those 4 meals. Which one are you picking?
And the 2 appetizers.
So,
So I had to pick one of the 2 appetizers and one of the 4 main courses, correct?
Correct.
That's my arm, why don't you?
I'm not gonna
the
make
answer
it
is
easy for
yes.
you.
I'd like them all.
You're gonna be too full by the end of this to eat all of that, because that's a lot of food.
You don't know me
Yeah.
that well.
No,
Not
to be
for
fair,
you. For most women will not be able to eat a soup, a salad, and 4 main meals plus 3 hors d'oeuvres and dessert and drink.
freaking Minotaur
You've
is
never
telling me
met
to
anyone in my family.
First off, I probably would be able to at least knock out all of that plus half the entrees myself in real life. But second off, the freaking Minotaur is out here telling me to nut up and eat it all as a Minotaur.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It also comes with 3 drinks.
Minotaur's cheering like, take one for the team, eat them all. He's
And yeah, you gotta pick
if he's
one of these 3
peeking
drinks.
through the window watching
one
this,
drink,
he is literally
one-
there for the food porn.
appetizer and 1 main course. Maybe 2 main courses if you're really hungry.
Holy crap.
He gives you the good shit.
He does give me the good shit. Ugh.
Not gonna lie, it was kind of making me hungry.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely picking the soup. As much as the meat flour looks really cool. The soup looks so comfy.
Right? That looks like you sit down, you hold that nice warm bowl You're in a comfortable chair. There's a campfire nearby, or not a campfire, but like a fireplace or something. And it's a cold day outside, but it's nice and warm where you are.
Exactly. Now I'm trying to pick between. Now
What,
for the
you have
entrees.
one or two of the main courses.
Ugh. See, I'm trying to pick between the frickin' top left and bottom left.
Okay. Do you want both?
And you're
You're
gonna
not
give me
helping with-
dessert.
You're not helping with decision panic, are you, Rose? You
The
keep
problem
changing
is,
the
like,
options every 5 seconds.
She can have
I know what.
two main courses if she wants.
See, I know that,
Yes,
like,
there's dessert.
yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god. I'm not sure what the bottom one is though. Like, I know the top one's a steak, but the bottom one, I don't know. Does that look like a fish or pork or?
I'm thinking pork. Looks
Yeah,
like the
'cause, like,
top
the one,
right one is supposed to
right,
be fish. The bottom
and the
bottom
bottom
right
right,
one looks like egg or something like
tofu.
a tofu, and the bottom left one looks like pork to me. Like it almost like it looks like it could be hinting at ribs.
Yeah. Mm. I think. Yeah, and there's like a pepper sticking out there too, which. I. Hang on one second.
Bo-bo-ba-da-ba-ba. You're gonna hate me for the desserts.
Now, next challenge for you is figure out how to make these recipes in real life, Rose.
Oh god, I wish I could. Oh my lord. I do
It's
not have the
doable.
skills for these.
It's still doable.
All right, so I think I am going with the. Yeah, I'm going with the soup. I'm going with the bottom left entree.
Okay.
And I think, oh god, you're posting desserts. Oh god.
More decision.
She never claimed to help you in this process, by the way.
I never
Yeah, no,
claimed. And one
I
drink.
know. I was gonna go with the starlight looking tea, the third one.
That one looks pretty good, I think.
Okay. Alright, so you have selected Enchanted Vention Medallion. Succulent Vention medallions seared to a golden perfection, infused with a subtle enchantment that enhances their natural flavors, glazed with a juniper berry reduction that glimmers faintly under candlelight. The medallions are served with roasted baby vegetables, enchanted to glow softly in an earthen tones of amber, green, and gold. The velvety parsnip puree swirls with a faint simmer, as if reflecting the essence of enchanted forest. The celestial soup, a velvety bisque crafted from rare enchanted wild forest mushrooms that simmer with faint golden flecks hinting at their magical origin. Infused with aromatic truffle oil. The soup is garnished with a swirl of cream that forms an ever-shifting crescent moon, glowing faintly as it drifts atop the surface. The bowl itself is charmed to radiate a gentle warmth, filling the air with an alluring, earthy aroma.
That's
And
like
your
so good.
And the drink, you have selected a celestial tea, which is a calming lavender chamomile infusion with a
The
soft
only thing you
glow.
need to know about the tea is it tastes heavenly.
It does.
It looks like
so you-
stars.
As you
You
pick
rate
up the
the
glass, the
inspiration.
stars form your birth sign.
Yes. Yes. And
What I'm
which
here for.
dessert would you like?
The third one, the one with the chocolates with the mousse inside.
Chocolate de lune. Exquisite dark chocolate truffles infused with exotic spices sourced from distant realms, rolled in powdered silver sugar that glimmers like moonlight on the water. The truffles are served with a velvety rosewater cream that swirls itself into delicate floral patterns upon touch. As each truffle is bitten, it releases a warm, aromatic burst of spice, reminiscent of a gentle lunar embrace.
Oh. Yeah, no, he doesn't hold back at all.
Nope.
Not one bit.
And as the night progresses,
it's like, have you ever heard of excess of what now?
as the night progresses, a spell Caladrian prepared earlier subtly transforms the setting, making the stars above shimmer with constellations that shift to mimic key moments in your own life. It's extravagant, but subtle, only noticeable if one pays attention to the sky. He claims that it is just the way that the stars happen to align that night.
Yeah, sure.
So yes,
oh my.
you look up into the stars, and all of a sudden you just have that moment, that cinematic moment where you see your dad or your mom or your aunt, whoever it was that was really important, looking down on you saying, "I'm proud of you," or "Watch out, he's got a fucking knife," or something, right?
Yes,
Why would he have a fucking knife though?
To cut the cake.
We didn't
He-
have cake. I had truffles.
You had truffles, but he had his own dessert.
he had the berry dessert.
If he had the cake, he needs a knife to cut it.
Tart. Yeah, the tart. Okay.
The tart.
He
had the
He's very
Twilight
dainty.
tart.
He needed to cut his tart.
It's filled with a tangy midnight berry compote, which is blueberries, blackberries, and elderberries, with a soft bioluminescent glow. It's crowned with a shimmering glaze of enchanted sugar crystals that sparkle in the night sky. Edible silver stars drift lazily across the surface.
That was my second choice, but I had to go with chocolate. I'm sorry.
Right? It's chocolate, but those berries.
Well, the reason he was cutting his tart is he hands you a very small bite of it. You know, nicely, evenly cut. But he's like, "I noticed you eyeball this, so I cut you off a piece so you could have one." You know, that whole rules breaking. You can only have one dessert thing.
Thank you. I'm flattered. And of course I eat it because yes, offered dessert. You don't.
Yum. What person doesn't eat the offered dessert?
Me.
It's dessert. I mean, that's fair too.
Like, I'm not looking down on anyone who doesn't take the offered dessert, but also like I'm gonna do it.
And let's see how badly he botches a roll.
Oh.
Don't.
Hey!
What are we nat 20ing?
Did she say nat 1?
Can't pull any closer, can I?
We believe you. We believe you. Don't worry about it.
I think she said nat 20, didn't she?
Yeah, I know she didn't.
He's teasing me.
Yeah.
Like,
all right,
what do you mean? What do you mean in nat 1?
So he walks as the night concludes. He's gonna walk over to you, and apparently have the DM lose his eyes. Typical. He's gonna walk over to you, gently push a little bit of your hair out of your face, tucking it gently behind your ear, and ever so slowly, as he gazes into your eyes, he's going to give you a gentle kiss that's not too much, but enough to leave you wanting more.
If you let him.
If you let him.
Yes, if you let him.
I'll let him. I let him.
Oh, I didn't think you weren't going to let him. But Rosie's got to remember, consent.
It's
no,
sexy.
I was sure you were consenting. Don't get me wrong.
Neil, we already had drunken sex. Of course he can kiss me.
Like I
They had
said,
sex twice.
consent was already assumed, but
No, we're basically we already passed third base. Like we're good.
from a guy's point of view, we have to be cautious, even if in that case, because
He's not lying.
certain things. Yeah, you could have been going steady with someone for 2 years, and suddenly they say he raped me.
I can
Uh-oh.
vouch for that. I can absolutely vouch for that. Rose knows.
Uh-huh.
But yes, no, this is total consent. No, he can do that. Yes.
You're like, down,
Yes.
I'm down, I'm down. Come on, no, what? Do more.
And if you let him, he'll even dip you while he does
Please dip me. Oh my god.
He
it.
leans you back. You sway in the wind, and his lips connect with yours, and you kiss for as long as you want.
And now I'm about as red as those cherry tomatoes from earlier. Shoot.
Why do you think I immediately pulled out the van?
Mm.
Neil does
As
this to
he
me
as
all
he
the
pulls
time.
you back up, he looks you deep in the eyes and says, "Same time tomorrow night."
As long as nothing pulls me away, my party and my
Well,
duties.
we've got a mission planned, but oh, trust me, if I can make it, I'll be back. Something like that.
Oh, definitely. It's like you can have me whenever I'm free. Whenever.
The suggestion is not lost.
'Cause I don't know how to work that in, but I kind of need that worked in as well, if possible.
I have one thing I have to ask you before we go back to my place, if you're interested. Just a little thing I've been curious about.
What's your social security number?
He pulls out a wanted poster with a rough picture of you on it and says, "Sister? Cousin?"
Oh my
This isn't,
god. Really?
I certainly hope this isn't you, though. A bad girl like that could make for some
Be fun.
interesting moments.
I'm just staring at the poster.
It's an okay likeness, but you don't quite feel they got your that side of your face just right.
I'm just,
And that's why he's asking for relation. Yeah, I get that.
I'm just saying, flip the table around.
Do what you want to do.
Flip the table and run.
Why would I run from my boyfriend? Damn.
Hey, communication. Be honest with them.
Communicate key in these situations. And he did say he likes a bad girl, which I was gonna say anyways.
Yes.
Neil knows me too well.
It's
yes.
my clone.
Okay, so
You could
if you
always
want
go
the
with it's my
bad girl,
clone.
that's less freaking believable than the sister angle. Dang.
It worked in X.
No,
Worked in X
I'd
Men.
have to well, that's because comic books are weird, bro.
there's not wrong.
People in comic books die and come back a week later for frickin' tea, bro. Like,
See, I have an answer, but
Ezra's pet.
Which is?
if you guys want to give me suggestions
I mean, I'm not with you at your date.
out of character, I meant.
Out of character. All right. You pretty much because your profession is a rogue, right?
No, that's
no, you're-
Lyra.
oh, my
I'm
bad.
Warlock.
That's right. You're a warlock. All right. So basically, the patron you made a deal with has enemies out there, and they're trying to frame you using minor illusion, disguise self, and pretty much trying to ruin your reputation because you made a pact with a patron.
Don't admit who your patron is.
Yeah.
Well,
In fact,
I mean,
infer that your patron is someone way nicer than this.
Yeah, no. The point is like
possible.
you're a warlock, so you made some deals, but there's people who do not like the deals that you made, so they're trying to
Look,
frame.
I've made some bad deals in the past, and some of them have come back to haunt me. I've got enemies. They're after me. So they've got this illusionist, a short little guy, funny hair. Anyways, he keeps trying to be me. Do you know how weird it is to see a short elderly gnome pretending to be you, wearing clothes sized down to that size? It is unnerving. It was the weirdest thing possible. Anyway, back to the story. They're trying to frame me. I swear, you've got to believe me.
all right.
A bullshit check.
Absolutely got to do a bullshit check.
I was gonna do a bullshit chat no matter what, but like
Exactly.
How do
Right.
you frame it, ZZ?
okay. All right. I'll be honest with you. In my past, I've made some mistakes and I've made some deals. And one of these deals that I've made is with a patron. Now, this patron has been very good to me, and they're not particularly like cruel or anything to anyone else, but some people don't like the patron I chose, and hey, look, I'm not the one whose patron is a freaking lich. You should probably ask Tasha about that one. Anyways, my patron's not a freaking lich, okay?
Fair.
Okay, you guys made me lose track. Now, as I said, this patron has been very good to me, and is not a burden or a harm to anyone else. Unfortunately, many people do not like my patron and will try to sabotage him in any way they can, and they have chosen to do that through me and besmirching me.
Oh,
The group
he interrupts you for a split second and says, "Oh, I think I understand. I believe my sister told me about this. I think it's called a sugar daddy. I'm capable of being a sugar daddy for you if that's what you're talking about. I'm there. I'm down for that. You are unbelievable to me. I love everything about you, and if that is the lifestyle you chose, I'm down with it."
I'm dead.
For the record, he rolled a 2
He
on
told
his
me what
check.
he rolled, and I'm rolling with it.
he rolled a 2 on his check, and now he's just completely okay.
He tried to insight
He's
you.
no. He's okay. He's misinterpreted. He thinks you're talking about a sugar daddy, not a warlock
Not a
patron.
Oh,
Your patron treats you nicely. Oh, I can treat you nicely too.
oh.
He's offering to be your patron,
I'm dead. That's all I have to say. I'm dead.
but not that warlock type.
Milk him for all his money.
The man for trades. He's known for I believe, if I recall, his family. His family is known for the trades.
Not for the intelligence, however. Apparently.
Apparently, then when it comes to romance,
Right. Nobody said
look,
that everyone gets to be smart and beautiful.
Hey. Insight is wisdom, not intelligence. Intelligence would be good for bartering.
True.
And
that is
so he's
true.
more into intelligence and charisma. He probably has a very low wisdom score, and that's okay.
He's not very learned in the way of the world. He's smart.
Pretty much what we're saying is...
He can look at that map and go, yeah, that's where we need to go over there. But
what we're pretty much saying is
he's textbook, not street smart. He's textbook smart.
Yeah,
not street
textbook.
yeah. His house,
sweet himbo.
His house is known for trade and local commerce. He is good at making deals. He is not always smart. And in matters of the heart, clearly.
Oh, my sweet rich himbo.
Yeah, sweet rich himbo.
He's a keeper. Of course you could be my. Of course you could be my.
Of course, you could be my himbo.
Are you able to get the words out?
Hey, Rose, did you have this on your bingo card?
Rose is dying, guys. We're killing the DM.
Perfect. One more off the hit list.
I never thought I would see the day when one of my NPCs gets called a himbo.
Okay. We might need to take an early break so that Rose can catch her breath.
I've been starting 13 minutes to break time.
Oh, I know, but Rose seems to be dying.
Oh, absolutely.
No, you have to keep
killed
it
her.
going, Rose.
I
Come
think you
on.
killed her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's done for. It's all good.
I feel so
Rosie.
bad for Tasha. She's
Rosie.
sick and she's missing this.
I know,
Breathe
right?
in through your nose, out through your mouth. Remember, calming breaths.
I think she failed at that.
Oh, she's got the fan out. Yeah. She's lost her shit.
Yeah, I'm all for taking an early break.
Fail. Critical fail on that one.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Lies.
Wow.
No,
Lies.
you're not.
Liar.
No, you're not.
Liar.
Okay. So yes, I am going. Oh God, I am. Hang on.
Are you alive now, Rose?
I'm alive. I'm good.
All right. That's the biggest lie I've heard, but okay.
Rose, you're still
I'm
pink.
alive.
Yes, your face is like holy shit red.
I'm okay. I'm calming down. I'm good.
Rosie, it looks like I slapped you. Your face is so red.
We did it. We broke the DM, everyone.
Face this red, man. I'm not even joking.
It took a while to get here, but we finally broke her.
Absolutely. Took a minute.
She's gonna smack us all during break. I already know.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so that's going right into her notes. My OC was called a himbo husbands.
Perfect.
Win.
Didn't
Look
know
at
that
her,
was
she's
on
like,
her goal list for today, but she got it right through the goalpost.
Okay, back to the scene. Shit. Okay. Scene. Okay.
Back at the
Hang
Hall
on.
of Justice.
Hang on, my mom needs me for a second.
Sure.
That is literally the first time I've had one of my NPCs be called a himbo. That's fucking great. Oh my god.
Oh, I just found something out that interests me, Rose.
What?
Which one of those meals had juniper berries in it? Meat.
Are they poisonous?
No. Well, they are, some of them. But I found out that juniper berries contain a chemical called thujone.
Okay.
If you're familiar with another beverage called absinthe,
Yeah, no, that's what they are.
Suzloin. I remember you telling me about this story before.
That's the stuff that's in absinthe.
Yep.
Juniper berries are
Yep.
psychoactive.
Fun night.
Not
Like Black Friday,
only mildly. They would
low
let
on
you.
their athletics.
That would
a little high
explain
tonight.
that would explain seeing the stars on the food.
That would also
That would be the
also
bench.
explain. That would also explain the sugar daddy stuff, to be fair.
Yes, he seems a little more laid back than normal, but he's being completely honest.
He's down for
I'm-
that.
I mean, I'm down for that too. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I'm trying. Okay, so now let's get back in the scene. Okay, and I'm trying to tell him that, of course, you can be. Of course, you could be my patron if you wish. I'm yours, aren't I?
I would certainly hope that you are mine. It would make me
Ooh.
very happy if you were.
Yes, but as I was saying, these people who are against us, they're trying to, they're trying to make us look bad, and they've hired an illusionist to, take on my appearance and do awful things.
I'll have my people look into it immediately. We'll have these dastardly people tracked down and flogged in no time.
Turn it off. You cannot.
That would make me
Very happy. He finishes yours. Sort of. If it's the way you want to finish it.
sorry. I
He's
keep
dealing
getting
with-
people.
It's okay.
Sorry, people keep talking over. But yes, that would definitely be helpful to me and my allies.
I'll be on it immediately.
Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you. And I'm gonna
Now,
lean in
I've-
for
I've-
another
Ooh.
sweet kiss.
Woo! All the kissing.
He dips you a little bit more.
And now they're gonna turn into a fade to black for them.
Yeah, we going over to his house for some fun. Yoo-hoo!
He's called up the carriage. It's on its way. It's like beep 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 beep. Come on, get me, Giles.
Time to perform some woohoo!
Remember, always take protection. At least 2 bouncers.
I was gonna say full body armor, but all right.
I've got a knife on me. We're safe.
Ah, church.
Oh, I need
But I
to
still
roll
think
for
it's getting
that.
poked that night.
Let me go find that picture. Because I need to know the chance on that.
Oh no, she's talking again about D&D stuff. What kind of? Huh?
I need to make a specific roll, but I need to find what I'm rolling.
That does help, yes.
Okay, the percentile. There we go. Okay, honor all that,